I'm not saying we're all stressed, but good morning on a Monday for this week's waffle. It's a whole new world today. We are out early. It is 8:14. We're already in Thornbury. We're bringing the dogs to the groomers. Some people are very, very excited.
Some people really like their groomer.
Yeah. Are you having a good time? No, I'm not.
Absolutely livid.
Where's the other lunatics gone?
They are taking advantage of the garden.
No birds today. Weird, isn't it? Funny that. Shush. Oh, there we go. It's it took half an hour, less than that. It was almost 1:15 when we arrived, and we're out again by 8:35. So 20 minutes to get what needed done. They haven't had a full groom. Bella and Molly had to have their bum squeezes. I think everybody's had claws. That was it. No claws for Ted. What did Ted? Ted's had his bum shaved. Because he's a Pomeranian, he gets a fluffy bum hole, and then when he goes to the toilet, it's messy. So he has to have his bum shaved for hygiene and cleanliness purposes. But yeah, so 1 bum shave, 3 claw clips, 2 bum squeezes, all done 20 odd minutes, and now back home. It took us longer to get here than the actual procedures have taken. We love our groomer. She is fab. She is a lovely, lovely lady. She just come back from Japan. So home again now. It's a horrible day. We are in Tesco again, buying prizes for the bingo. All 4 of us. And I've got a mystery toastie. Nat went to get me a toastie in the Costa. And it's, what did you say, hog roast. It's really nice.
I can probably find it on the app.
I've got a hog roast toastie. What have you got?
Cheese and tomato.
Cheese and tomato. I've got hog roast. Debbie's got a bacon bat. And Tammy's got a mess on the tray.
It's not my mess.
That was me.
Not my mess.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Guilty, Your Honour. Hickory pulled pork, spiced apple glaze, caramelised onion.
Is this mine?
Chutney.
Right, hang on, say it again.
Hickory pulled pork, spiced apple glaze, caramelised onion chutney, sage and onion stuffing, and oak smoked cheddar in a garlic and herb topped bloomer.
Wow, no wonder it tastes nice. And what's yours?
Cheese and tomato.
Cheese and tomato. We've just managed to spend, that's not even the right receipt, we've just managed to spend over 100 quid or something on prizes and worked out it's going to last us about 1.5 weeks. It's 5:30 at night and I have achieved, although I've been busy all day and doing stuff, I have achieved very little. By the way, oh, my hair's knotty. By the way of actual work, and I need to get some eBay done. So I mentioned, I don't know if I said it in last week's waffle, but I've mentioned it in my car boot sale haul video, which is coming out at some point because I'm about a week behind on those, that I've told myself until I have cleared the desk area, I cannot go to the car boot sale next Sunday. So I've told myself I have to A, clear that desk area of unlisted stock, which is just piling up, and B, I have to deal with these 2 bags of unphotographed stock. I can't do that today. I should have done it this morning, but events transpired. We ended up at the groomers. Plans changed, as they do, and that didn't happen. The earliest I'll be able to do that maybe Thursday morning now, because I need daytime to do it, really. Either way, I can't do that, but what I can do is start some listings. So I've filled a massive bag for life from stuff from the desk, and I had another bag for life anyway sitting here of stuff that I bought yesterday. So I'm going to sit here, and I've told myself I cannot stop listing this evening until these 2 bags are done. Drafted, not photographed, drafted. Whether or not I photograph tonight is unlikely because of the lighting, but drafted at least. Photographing small stuff I tend to crack on with. I'll sit there at the desk and photograph a bag full of small stuff in no time. It's the stuff that has to be hung up or flat laid or whatever, that's the stuff that I put off because I just loathe doing it. If I could outsource my photography, I definitely would. I reckon I'm about halfway. One bag is this bag is empty, and I've started on this one, about halfway. Nearly done. It is 7:25 now. Nearly done, but I just realised I hadn't eaten, and since it is 7:25, I thought I'd have my leftover curry from Saturday night. And then there's just a few bits left in that bag to do, and then I'm going to be done for the day. Oh, meal break was such a bad idea because now I don't want to carry on, and I'm so nearly done. It's 19:38. It will not take me long to finish. It will not take me long. It is 20:08. It took me half an hour to finish that bag full of stuff, so I'm glad I got on and did it, even though I didn't want to. So both of those bags are now drafted. I have achieved today, I think I've done, let me just count up. Bear with, I'll count up my back. 41. 41 I've drafted tonight. They need photographing, but that doesn't take as long. I've lost my train of thought completely now. Yeah, I've done 41 drafts, so I feel like I have achieved something today, and I've cleared some of the desk. There's still a lot more to do before I can go to the car boot next weekend, but sometimes you just have to crack the whip on yourself, eh? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Very much literally moaning today. I've woken up feeling not at all great. It's my own fault. I shouldn't have eaten the leftover curry at like 7:30 last night. That was bad timing. So it's too late to eat, especially if you're going to bed straight afterwards. And I Manjaro jabbed yesterday morning, so I should have known that putting something like curry in on the night of a Manjaro jab was not wise. So it's entirely my own fault. I woke up this morning with a malaise. I'm going to go to work. I looked in the mirror, I said to Tammy, I do not like the woman in the mirror. She does not look how I want her to look. Some days you put makeup on and you feel like you've improved the situation. Some days you put makeup on and it looks like you tried to improve the situation. Best you could have given the woman in the mirror this morning was points for trying. I said to Nat, some days I wake up looking like I've slept in my face. Other days I wake up like somebody else has slept in it. I've got my bandage back on because my thumb is hurting again this morning. So whatever I did to my thumb this time last week obviously was a bit more long lasting than I thought it was going to be. And whenever I take the bandage off it, I forget and use it too much and weaken it again, if you see what I mean. So that's a little bit of ridiculousness that I could do without. I had a trauma dream. Let me tell you my trauma dream. Please somebody let me out. Thank you very much. You're all lovely people. Trauma dream. So I must have very much needed a wee. And I don't know if other people experience this, but I find that if I urgently need a wee in the night, my brain almost sends that into my dream to try and wake me up, you know. So I'll dream that I'm needing a wee, and in my dream I'll go and search for somewhere to have a wee, and they'll never be the right place. So I've had dreams where, you know, there's a row of toilets, but every cubicle you open there's something wrong. So you open a cubicle and there's no toilet in that one, or the next one's got no door, or whatever. Every single cubicle there's something that prevents you using it, you know. And that is my brain basically screaming, you need to go to the toilet, but you can't actually have a wee in your dream, because I think if you have a wee in your dream, the chances are you'll have a wee in your bed, you know, you'll wee in your sleep. So I frequently, if I need an urgent wee in the night, I have a very vivid dream, which is my brain trying to wake me up and get me to go to the loo. Last night I dreamt that I was in Asda at Filton. It was Little Asda. We have Little Asda and Big Asda. It was Little Asda at Filton, which has a perfectly good toilet, by the way, but in my dream it didn't. And that I urgently needed this wee, and so that I went out of Asda and squatted down. The pavement outside was deserted. There was nobody outside, so I went out of Asda and squatted down on the pavement outside of Asda and had a wee in my dream. I'm stressing the point that this was a dream before anybody takes this out of context and goes, oh, do you remember that story she told us about where she had a wee outside Asda? It was a dream. And then that I looked over my shoulder and that behind me was a branch of like a restaurant, and everybody in the restaurant was just looking at me through the window having my wee in the pavement outside Asda. So I woke up feeling quite traumatised and very much needing a wee. Woke up and went, oh yeah, apparently I need the toilet, thanks brain. But luckily I didn't actually have a wee in my bed, because like I said, I believed that if my brain was trying to wake me, because if I gave in and had the wee in my dream, then I'd actually wet myself, but that didn't happen. But yeah, so trauma dream about weeing in the street outside Asda and having people watch me through the windows of a restaurant. Woke up feeling a bit stressed, and also, like I said, with a vague malaise. I've got the kind of very vague headache that if I don't move my head it isn't there, but I know if I shook my head it'd hurt. So vague headache and queasy tummy, and I definitely don't want any breakfast, and I nearly didn't bring any lunch because I was like, oh no, I'm not going to want lunch today, but actually I feel like by lunchtime I might feel differently, then I'll be stuck at work with no lunch. So I grabbed A packet of plain crisps, and there's not a lot of grabbable food in the house anymore because I don't tend to buy snacky stuff as much as I used to. There's not a lot of grabbable food. So, a packet of crisps and one of those little cheese lunchable things with the sticks. Brain today, no braining. And I'm going to work and everything will be fine. And tonight is grocery bingo. What I'd like to do when I get home in the 2 hour and a half slot between getting home and grocery bingo starting, I'd like to get some of the photography done. I'd like to get some of the photography done from yesterday's listing. I'd like to at least utilise that hour and a half a bit, otherwise I'm not going to get any eBay work done today. And I really am trying to be more disciplined this week and get some stuff done. And on that note, I will see you guys this evening. The last 20 minutes, or half an hour or so, have been extremely hectic. It's 6 o'clock. I finished work at 5 o'clock. I popped in to see out her work. I then went home. And I got home and Anthony was just sweeping the front room floor. And then he had a bit of a rant to me about his day. And then I said to him, right, I need to get dressed, I need to get changed and get the dogs out straight away because it's grocery bingo tonight. So I went upstairs, got changed, went back downstairs, realised that I needed to put some laundry on, realised that nobody had taken the last lot of laundry out of the tumble dryer washing machine. So I started to empty the tumble dryer, fold that stuff. Anthony came back into the kitchen with a load of dishes and was like, oh, I thought I'd do this while you were out and you haven't even gone. I was like, well, no, because I'm trying to do the stuff that nobody did while I was out, you know. He was like, well, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, I'm just trying to get this done so I can go out. So I'm trying to fold the laundry and move the laundry on. He then gets in the way of me. He's loading the dishwasher. He's ranting about the way the previous person loaded the dishwasher. Well, the previous person was me. So I had a bit of a rant back about the fact that I'll load my damn dishwasher any way I choose and don't complain about it. And, you know, it's already been on, so why are you putting dirty dishes in on top of the clean dishes? Well, I didn't think it'd been on because it was only half full. No, I did put it on because that was all I had. Well, there's more stuff. I said, well, I didn't have it here because it was in your room. Get rid of him, try and get the dog's leads on, get the dog's leads tangled, get the dog's harnesses on. Tammy comes home in the middle of all this. Tammy's got Tracy with her for grocery bingo tonight. One of the dogs is so excited to see Tracy. They appear on the couch. Don't know which one because it's all chaos. Get 3 leads on 4 dogs. No, 4 leads on 3 dogs. I've got 4 leads on 3 dogs. I was like, what has happened here? I've got 4 leads in my hand and only 3 dogs. I realised I put 2 leads on Teddy's collar and Bella's nowhere to be seen. Teddy's like, why have I got double lead on, you know? And here we are now in the park with some dogs. The other dogs are here somewhere. Everything's wet. I've sat on a wet piece of plumbing because I had to sit down, and everything's wet because it's winter and this just get worse. The dog walks will get worse through the winter because there'll be nowhere dry for me to park my ass and it will hurt more. There are no benches in this park. Somebody criticised once about the fact that my dogs run free in this park. It is very much a dog area. Nobody else comes here. It is overgrown with weeds. There are no benches. There is no play equipment. The dogs are certainly not inconveniencing people by running free. There are no people to inconvenience. The only other people here are ever other dog walkers, and we all know each other. But there are no benches or anywhere nice to sit because people just stomp around it with their dogs. It used to be a nice park. It used to be a children's play park years ago, and then they took the children's play stuff away probably 20 plus years ago. And then they dug the big trench for the water, which I've spoken about before. The drainage system, they dug that in, and then they let the rest of it just go to weeds. I was watching one of my own vlogs last night. I was watching YouTube, and one of my own vlogs came up from 2019. It was my birthday 2019, so it was a couple of months before Dad died. And in that vlog, I come out to the park with the dogs, and the difference between then and now, the difference in 6 years between the amount of usable park and the amount of weeds and the state of it now. And what will happen is they will let it go to complete and utter ruin, and then they'll go, nobody uses it, so we may as well build houses on it. And you can see it happening, and yet there's nothing you can do about it, because the only way to make it usable is to do it yourself. And the more you do yourself, the less the council gets away with doing for the tax that you pay. And it makes me very cross indeed. And it's nothing to do with whether you've got a Labour council or a Conservative council or whatever, because they all seem to act the same everywhere. I've got a feeling at this point that all the politicians are the same party, just dressed in different coloured ties. That turned into an odd, I didn't know it was going there. Have you hurt your foot, or you just got it dirty? Teddy's ferreting away at his foot as though something's happened. I hope not. He's already been to the vet for 1 foot. Let's not lose another foot. You'll be hopping along Cassidy with just 2 feet. Right, I need to get up, walk around with it because I'm cold now, because I didn't pick up a coat because of the chaos of getting out of the house, and I was like, it's not that cold, it's actually colder than it looks. So I need to get this dog walks done, dog walk finished, and get them back again. And it's grocery bingo tonight, and I'm so tired. I'm so very, very tired. I don't have any socialising battery currently available. I didn't get a chance to recharge. Do you remember I said I was hoping to come home and do some listing? But no, that's not happening. No time for that. That did not happen. And this is part of the issue, is that eBay listing gets just gets shunted aside because it's the thing that is movable. It gets shunted aside, and that's why my sales are poor, because my input is not where it ought to be. But I can't keep all the plates spinning. Can't keep all the plates spinning.
5, 41, 59, 84.
Oh, some tension in the room while we decide whether she's actually cheating or not.
1 and 2, 12. All the 8s, 88. 6 and 5, 65. 6 and 2.
Good morning on what the
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Good morning on Wednesday. It's very misty across the fields. Why am I in Tammy's car, you may ask? As you can see, I'm going to work. Tammy has very kindly just picked me up from the MOT garage. I dropped my car off for its MOT. Tammy's picked me up to take me to work because it was the only way I could make it work. Ted's also with us because Ted's going to the vet to have his claw checked on. Although I think he's okay, is he? I don't know if he had his antibiotic yesterday. I wasn't involved in either of his meals.
I didn't have an involvement in his meals yesterday.
Hopefully he did. But yeah, he seems fine. But he's having his checkup. But then he's got a gurgly tummy today, so... Oh, there's Alan Milo. Yeah, he's got a gurgly tummy today, so he's not best happy. And he's not great in the car at the best of times. It's nothing to do with Tammy's driving. Just not great in the car.
What's wrong with my driving?
I'm not complaining about her driving. She's taking me to work. Her driving's lovely.
Possibly picking you up later on and taking
Possibly
you back
picking
again.
it up later and take me back again. Her driving's lovely.
Much later.
My car passed... Oh, hang on. Let me just reverse out of here without smashing it up. My car passed its MOT. Hurrah. Speaking as someone who has owned a succession of cars which did not pass their MOT on the first go, I am very pleased. However, they put it in a very awkward parking space because I'm now going the wrong way around the car park to try and get out. Yeah, so it passed, hooray. It does need a service still. I've got to book it in at some point for a service. I still think it's using a bit too much oil, so I'd like to have that looked at some point. But it passed the MOT, which was the main priority. Now, I am trying to get to the unit before the unit closes to get the stuff I've sold, to save me the bother of going tomorrow. Since I was up in this direction anyway, it made sense to try and get that done. So yeah, if I can get to the unit before it closes, I can pick up stuff and save myself some time in the morning. But I thought I would slip in some footage of the kettle in my mechanic's workshop. Have you ever seen anything so picturesque in all your life as the state of this kettle? I guess if you work in that much oil, getting a bit in your kettle isn't the end of the world, is it? It probably doesn't poison you. Probably makes them a bit hardier. One of my other granny's sayings, you got to eat a peck before you die. Now a peck is the equivalent of 2 bushels of dirt, and I never knew whether that meant you would have to eat 2 bushels of dirt to die from it in one go, or whether over your lifetime you would probably consume 2 bushels of dirt over a lifetime, you know, before you died anyway. Never knew which way round it was. You're wonking again. Stop wonking. You've been warned. Naughty wonkers. So yeah, we're going down to the unit. We're going to pick up the stuff I've sold. I need to... What do I need to? Do I need to go? No, I was going to say these Palm Home Bargains, but I don't know if I do. I think I can leave that because I'll probably go to Sainsbury's with Mother tomorrow, so I can get what I need from there instead of going to Home Bargains tonight. Right, and I don't know what we're doing for tea. Tammy rang me earlier to see if I needed picking up for the car, but Anthony had already taken me, and she was like, what's the plan for dinner? And I was like, I have no plan. I'm without plans, so don't know what tea's going to be. I'm not massively hungry yet, but I might be by the time I've been to the unit and back. Okay, 6 things. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. How's that for remembering stuff? Now all I've got to do is find it. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. There's book. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. I think that's the one, but I'll need to double check on you before I give up. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. 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 Tin. Right, so I've got book, cow and tin. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. Z is a Z plus dress. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. There's the Z plus dress. Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. Pickle is a pickle keeper. Tupperware pickle keeper. Where is Tupperware? Cow, Joe Brown's pickle keeper. Have I done them all? Have I done them all? Cow, Joe Brown's Tin Book Z Pickle. Oh, I think I've done it. All I've got to do is double check if that's the right Joe Brown's. That's not bad. That was under 2 minutes. It is the right one. Yay. That is a record. In the unit, got the stuff, secured the goods, and going back out again within 2 minutes flat. Massive bubble wrap back in. Bubble wrap injury still is in place. Speaking of which, the waffle went live this morning, and I think it was Heather in the comments said that she had purchased an adjustable wrist support. I can't get my key out of the lock. An adjustable wrist support from Temu, and it had been brilliant. And so I went to look at them on Temu, and then I bought one on Amazon. The reason I bought it on Amazon, it's cheaper on Temu, but I purchased it on Amazon because then I can have it tomorrow. It'll arrive next day delivery, whereas Temu would have been longer. Because this thumb is it's an adjustable thumb and wrist support, and this thumb and wrist thing that I've got going on isn't fully better, and if I take the bandage off it gets a little bit worse again every time. So I thought we'd try thumb and wrist support to see if that helps. I've ordered one from Amazon, so thank you, Heather. That should arrive tomorrow. Okay, back through the traffic again to home. Look who's here. Emma is here to visit. I wonder where she'll be sleeping tonight. Where are you sleeping tonight, Emma?
Not here.
Not here. Not here. You know why? Because there's no room for anyone to stay here. We're full. There's no room at the inn. But yeah, Emma's down for a visit. She's here until Saturday.
Got a stable. That's
No.
how that works, isn't it?
You
No
are
room at the inn.
not.
No, I've
the
got a wheelie
Virgin
bin.
Mary.
I've got a wheelie bin. Is that the
Make
modern
that
equivalent of a stable? I suppose a garage is the modern
I
equivalent of a stable.
definitely have a comfier option. So
Yeah, I think you'll be alright, yeah. Molly's quite happy. Look, Molly's sitting there having a cuddle. Although she's actually resenting the fact that Ted got up to sit with me. You can come up as well.
He's asleep.
Look at the fury on this dog's face. You were fine. You were sitting there having a cuddle between Tammy and Emma. You're fine. I just had a shower, and I've come out of the shower raging, basically, because I made the mistake of having a shower at the same time as putting the washing machine on. And I came out and said to Emma and Tammy, I've been in there 20 minutes, and I think some parts of me aren't wet yet, because the water just gets diverted to the washing machine. It's my own fault. I should have thought this through. I was the one who put the washing machine on, so it's entirely my own fault. But yeah, I stood under the trickle of the shower and said that the moment we win the lottery, we're getting a power shower fitted. Even in this house, even though we won't continue to live in this house for long after we win the lottery, because we've got a whole plan, we're having a power shower fitted on the day we win, just to make life a little bit more bearable until I move out into my muck mansion. It's a whole plan. There's only a few little parts of the plan that aren't completely stitched up, and that's the actual winning of the lottery, that's a minor detail, isn't it? I've been in the loft and got down the stuff I need to do parcels. I do not have the energy to dry and straighten my hair, so I'm going to go to bed with it slightly damp and wake up in the morning terrifying. And it needs dyeing again. Surprise, surprise. And when I wake up in the morning, I need to do parcels and do the dog walk and hopefully get this damn photography done because I still haven't done it before going to Mum's. At this rate, I will not be going to the car boot on Sunday because I will not have achieved my mission of clearing this backlog by then. I just don't have enough hours in the week. So tomorrow is Mum's. Friday I might have some time. I've got an appointment on Friday at some point. I don't even know where it is. It's here somewhere. Friday at some point. And I've got a live stream to do Friday night for Lainey's charity, Channel Hop. Saturday I'm working. Sunday, if I haven't done it by Sunday, then it's too late because Sunday I have to not go to the car boot if I haven't done it. So we'll see what I can achieve. But I don't feel very confident. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So good morning on Thursday. I have parcels to do and a dog walk. I think I'm going to do a few parcels now because it's school run time. So I'll do a few parcels now while that gets out of the way and then I'll take the dogs. Oh, all 4 doggos, all parcels done. All parcels done, including one that's got to go off to America with the dog harness for somebody and earrings for Pam and something else that somebody bought. So all parcels done. I'm actually up to date on parcels. And all 4 doggos out for a walk. And then after this, it is Thursday, so we will be off to Mum's. Show us your bouncy bark bark. You could get higher than that. You're very barky, even if you're not very bouncy. Where's everybody else gone? Bella, Bella! There must be a seal in a tree in the corner because that's where she keeps going back to. There's one up that one, is there more? Apparently there's a squirrel at that tree, you know, unquestionably. Saw it go up, didn't see it come down, must still be up there. Yeah, Dad, there's one over here, look. Come and see. Skim over here. Come on, you lot. Got my mother on board.
Hello.
How do, Mother?
Hello.
You alright? Yeah. She's alright. Right, we're going for a carvery. Yeah. They all like to know you're alright.
Hello, I'm alright.
I have to show you once a week so they know I haven't bumped you off and whatever, you know?
I'm not dead yet, no.
No, not yet. And in the back, the gruesome twosome. So we're a bit.
I think I look nice.
We're a bit girls on tour. And it's girls on tour for dinner because we're going for a carvery.
We're taking Nan to the strip club.
Do that again?
We're taking Nan to
I'm not going.
Taking you to the strip club. You don't know who's stripping yet. It could be all sorts of wonderful people.
No. The very thought. Oh.
What's better, women or men?
Neither.
Neither. These are some photos that we took in the pub while we were trying to show my mother how filters work. Sadly, I didn't manage to make them work on Emma or Natalie, or indeed on Emma on this one. But I was extremely successful making them work on me. There we go. Isn't that wonderful? You're just pulling your jumper up and down. We're home from Mum's and we are unpacking a box. Now, not a sponsored item. It's my birthday present from my mum. Now, we are now in October and my birthday was in July. And this has been in the corner of the room ever since it arrived in July because I have not had the mental wherewithal or the energy or in fact the bravery to unpack it. But Emma's here. And so I'm utilising Emma's bravery to help me with it. It is a vibration plate, a Bluefin Fitness vibration plate. Like I said, not sponsored, bought with actual money. And apparently it will really, really help things like my lymphatic drainage, my fat leg, arthritis. The reason I say apparently really, really help those things is because my friend actually owns one and she sent me a message saying, have you ever tried one of these? I've had one, been using it for a while and it has really helped me. She has some of the same issues that I have. And she said it had really helped her with those things. So I got one, but I wasn't brave enough to get it out of the box. So we're going to do that now and try it out. It's heavy AF. Nat just tried to move the box a minute ago and she was like, whoa. I'll stand you up somewhere. I don't know how good your view is, but I'm getting things out of the box. We have a power cable. We have resistance band thingy. I've got a little clippy bit that looks like it. Oh no, it's a control set. It's obviously got a remote wrist control. Look, can you guys see that? I don't know what's in this bag. Resistance bands. In case it's not already enough for me. I feel like it's already enough for me. We haven't got it out of the box properly yet.
Army ones over there.
Ted is intrigued and we haven't attempted to turn it on yet. And when it vibrates, he's going to be really, really worried. I'll be able to do Ashfallschritt, apparently, which is lunges. Wadenheben, calf raises. Balance flies in German is balance flies, because they always Schulter massage. Cyclical plant. Neibugen. Lederstütze mit erhoten Füßen. That's a raised push-up, you know. Lunge with bands is Ausfallschritt mit Bandern. Ausfallschritt. Ours is falling. Shit. Excuse the toys on the floor, by the way. We're just giving up. Don't care anymore. Em's unpacking stuff. What, you got the power cable? Should I look at the instructions? I'll look at the instructions.
Can we do that afterwards to see where we went wrong?
Possibly. Oh, I get a workout and nutrition guide. Look, it's all vegetables. Chicken salad.
Right, there was one.
Okay, so a weekly diet planlet. Monday, 2 eggs, black coffee and wholemeal toast. I do not want black coffee. I don't want any colour of coffee. Drinks, green tea. Lunch, lentil soup. Snack, a handful of pine nuts. And dinner, teriyaki chicken with vegetables. There is no doubt in my mind that is a healthy diet, but it sounds awful. Lentil soup and green tea. Imagine how farty I'd be. Lentil soup with spinach.
You've got the roller on one end so you can sort of wheel it across the floor, if that helps.
Good, because I won't be able to lift it, I don't think. Oh, it's got recipes in it and everything. This is actually quite a useful book, to be fair. Look, there's a recipe there for the lentil soup. 2 litres of vegetable broth, 1 bay leaf, 4 stalks of celery, 3 tablespoons olive oil, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, 2 sprigs of thyme, salt and pepper to taste, 4 carrots, 260 grams of lentils and a tablespoon of cumin. Probably all right, isn't it? I'm probably just being silly. We haven't got this one with the handles, I don't think. We've just got this standy on one. It hasn't got a stalk. Taking my shoes and socks off because I feel like I probably need bare feet for security. Security? I'm so scared. I'm actually glad I wouldn't have been brave enough to do it. I am now. I'm being useless. Okay, this is you.
Ooh. Instructions. I don't do instructions.
This is me.
I do. You only live once. Let's go.
Right, so step on slowly and carefully, it said. Don't worry, I am doing. Okay.
See?
I'm going to jiggle right in your face.
Bit of balance. The first time off. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, that's proper weird. Oh, it's like standing on an earthquake. I'm supposed to be doing bicep curls as well.
Oh, you can if you want.
I don't know. Oh, I'm going to need a wee in about 2 seconds flat. It's jiggling a wee out of me.
Well, you've got another 9 minutes and 41
How
seconds to go.
Is this setting 1?
Mm-hmm.
No, look at Ted's face. Alright, so that's not too scary.
That is a 10-minute low-intensity program, perfect for warming up.
If I was not wearing these clothes and you could see it all jiggling, it's awful. I can feel
Perfect for
all my
warming
skin
up,
wobbling.
gentle massage and recovery after exercise.
I've got to exercise and then do this? Is it changing speed?
It's doing all of the things.
Oh! Oh, that was the side things tapping.
Mm-hmm. There you go, dual purpose. Pull that up. I don't think you understand how much I want to turn it up to the highest intensity.
Turn it up a little bit. I can go a little bit higher.
Oh, it won't let me. Hang on. Yeah, apparently we've got to do that first. Right.
What are we on now?
We're on P2. We're
P2.
going to go up 1 level.
I'm going to need a wee. to make that tapping noise because that's so annoying.
Say that again?
Definitely, I said it's so annoying. It's speeding up again now. Oh, wibble wobble. Okay, slowing down. Okay, it's not as scary as I thought it would be, but then it is only on P2.
I can turn it up for you if you'd like.
Go on then, give it a go. P3 coming up. When it first starts, it feels the same as P2 did, but then it did that and then it sort of started speeding up again afterwards. So.
What a way to watch Coronation Street.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be holding these tight or what.
That's your resistance for your bicep curls and your bingo wing flappage.
It's not very resisty. It's not a lot of resistance.
It's more about the repetition.
Yeah.
I've got a gym membership. I know these things.
Having a membership makes you know these things. I don't go to the gym, you know. I've got trainers. I know all about marathons.
I've got trainers. I own a pair of leggings, and I'm paying for a gym membership. Therefore, I'm an expert on these things.
Perfect. Yeah, that tapping's really annoying. I'd have to work out a way to make that stop hitting on there.
But you can just unclip the thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's speeding up. Speed up. Oh. Okay, apparently I do need them for balance. It does feel nice on the legs though. It does feel like it probably is helping my legs. Like the shaking sensation is quite soothing.
If I ever catch you sitting in a chair,
put this on the hard chair and then just sit on top like I'm on a washing machine.
I will come for you.
Oh my god, I can only imagine what my flesh looks like. In fact, turn the camera off. Let's find out what my flesh looks like. I took my trousers down so you guys could see just how much it's actually vibrating my legs. I thought you might get a better idea of how much vibration there is if there wasn't clothing in the way. There's still 7 minutes left. See, now it says 80. A minute ago it said 120.
Let's slow down again. I have to say that the trousers around the ankles is a particularly nice touch.
I'm not very stable and every time I lean backwards I nearly fall off, so if I let go of the straps that's kind of a problem. You can get one with a stalk, as you saw in the book. They have one with a handle that you can hold on to, but that was more money. That was a lot more money. Gosh, speeding up. It's 160 now. I thought it was 120 a minute ago. Oh. Your boobs are vibrating like mad.
If you lean over,
Yeah.
that way it's worse.
Like more
There's
intense.
There's a point in the middle where you're like, oh, that's okay, and then you stand up straight and go, oh, Jesus.
When I
There
stood
goes
up
my
straight, I
ass.
thought it was going to fall off.
Yes, I could feel my ass shaking when I was.
Tammy's just had a go as well, yeah.
Yeah, I could feel my ass like. It's like
Bearing in mind, my kids watch you.
Mine was this bit. I could feel this bit on my knee. I could feel this bit wiggling like mad. If you want to get one.
If you want to get a rear view, my kids watch YouTube. They'll love that.
Here we go. Kaylee, Rachel, Mikey, and of course Maisie. Maisie, look at Nana's bum wiggling.
Archie and Jamie might not be.
It's 9:30 at night. I've just spent some time tidying here. I realise that you may think it doesn't look any better, but I have been organising. I've put some laundry away. I've got sheets that I need to put away in my sheet boxes, and I need to do that tomorrow. These 2 bags are going to be photographed tomorrow, as are these 2 bags. This bag is waiting to be listed. There we go. This bag waiting to be listed. These 2 for photographing. The cat bed for photographing. This bag is going to the unit tomorrow. That's summer clothes going to the unit. So tomorrow is definitely a day of work. I've got an appointment in the morning, but my plan for tomorrow is a lot of photographing so that stuff can be put away and clear some of these bags out of this damn room. And then when the photography is done, some more listing, which will then produce more photography that needs doing. But I can't do any more listing until I've dealt with the photography that's building up. It's got to be dealt with before I can do anything else. So I don't know if my nose looks massive to you guys in the camera. It looks enormous to me. I've got an infection in my nose again. Can you see a swelling or whatever? Yeah. It looks huge to me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm making lunch for me and Tammy, and I'm using the new Crimpet wrap, not an advert, that I bought at the car boot sale for 50p. Brand new in its box. And we couldn't decide what to have, so we're going to have bolognese in a wrap. Is it weird? I think it's weird. While my crimpet is crisping up, parcel came. I was all excited. I was like, I haven't ordered anything in that shape. What could that be? It's a wonderful gift, I thought. It's not. It's just that I ordered so long ago, I forgot about it. There's some more of these zero sugar drink powders. I've got ocean water because I saw somebody having it and it looked good. I've got sun-kissed pineapple and Sonic strawberry lemonade. I got off TikTok shop so long ago, I forgot I'd ordered them. So TikTok shop, obviously on a bit of a go slow. But they do help me get more water into myself. Right, how are we doing with the old crimper? I feel like this is not an unqualified success. I don't know if I didn't crimp well enough or what. Bum, bum, bum. And so I'm going to give her some cutlery because I feel like I've made a boo-boo of it. It's bound to taste all right, isn't it? It's just occurred to me that I haven't updated you guys on my day at all. So I have photographed, labelled and packaged, as you can see, this little lot here. There's another whole bag of clothes that I've done in there. This bag is photographed, packaged, ready for the unit. This stuff still needs photographing, but I have run out of oomph, if I'm honest. This is all lay flat stuff and I've run out of oomph completely. Bag over there still needs listing. I haven't made much progress with the desk. The desk still needs a lot of work doing. It is now 4 o'clock on Friday. I am very tired. I've got a live stream at 6 o'clock. And I'm very much running out of steam. I'm in the process of wrapping Tammy's birthday presents. Her birthday is not for another week, but I'm trying to get things wrapped because otherwise having things lying around, there's a risk she'll see them. So yeah, I'm very much running out of steam now. I don't know what to do. As you know, I told myself that if this corner isn't clear, I can't go to the car boot on Sunday, but then looking at this bloody weather, I'm not going to want to anyway if it's still doing this by Sunday. Look at the state of that rain. Look at the state of that rain outside that window. So I think I'm going to plough on with Tammy's presents, and if I can't go car boot Sunday, then I can't go car boot Sunday. That's the end of it. Just get over yourself, Carla. But I can't show you Tammy's presents, even though you've already seen some of them, I think, in various bits and bobs. But I can't show you them because she might watch this and then she'll see them before. So sorry about that. There we go. All wrapped, and I'm a week ahead of myself, although I have got to ring and book a table for her restaurant. For her restaurant? For her dinner. I've just got Lainey's charity channel hop on. I'm going to have to mute it in a minute. Where's my mute button?
That in the air fryer.
That didn't work. Because I want to show you this. I'm live on my channel in a bit as well for this. But look at this. Nat came into the room and said, "What do you think of my hair?" And I don't know what I think of your hair, but the 80s have called and they'd like to know where the heck you got to.
I've never done this before.
You look like Limal. You don't know who Limal is, do you? She has no reference for that.
Why is it doing this?
I don't know, but it's great, isn't it?
I feel like a Disney character.
Which one?
Like the little
You look like one of the trees.
Inside Out too. I'm going out like this more.
See, I've got to do a live stream on my channel in about some minutes time. I can't remember what time it is. I don't know. I'm so disorganised. But I think I better go and have a wee and stuff and everything so that I'm prepped and ready. I finished my live stints. I was live on Lex's channel, then we were live on my channel, and then I was on Andrea's channel. I've done my live stints, and look at this. This is how much Lainey's live charity channel hop has raised already today, and it's on all weekend, and there's an auction and all stuff. So she's already raised £2,000. If you want to donate and you have no idea what this is about, our friend Stephen died this year very unexpectedly. And this is a fundraiser that Lainey's organised for the Stroke Association, and people are jumping around all the resellers' channels this weekend to raise money for the Stroke Association. And I will put the link to this fundraiser in the comments for the waffle, because every penny will make a huge difference to somebody. So I'll put the link in, and if any of you have been touched by stroke in any way, then maybe you could make a donation in Stephen's memory and we'd be very grateful. You see the state of this flipping weather? We're going out to get some food and look at it. Look at it. You probably can't see me, but I've gone full winter coat. We're in Home Bargains. We came in for dog food. I've got a couple of Christmas presents in the trolley as well, but look. Grinch Advent Calendar for the dogs. It's $4.99 and we've got 4 dogs, so that bumps it up a bit, doesn't it, price-wise? And I don't think you could say to him, well, you can have day 1 and then Molly can have day 2. It's not your day. You have to wait until your day. I don't think that'll work somehow.
Grinch tennis balls too.
Grinch tennis balls. That could be their Christmas. They could have their Christmas presents, could be. Yeah. But I don't think I can. But I know I can't buy 4 lots of £5 advent calendars, can I? That's just crazy. We just came out of a building, right? Mentioning no names, but it's that building there. And I went to step off the pavement and I looked and I went, oh no, that's a lake, because it's been raining extremely heavily. And I reversed back and I went around said lake so as not to get my feet wet. This one, who apparently
Not me.
has no faith in my ability to recognise large bodies of water, took a stride, decided, oh, it's not a lake, you don't understand lakes, I'm from Inverness. We know about lakes where I'm from, you don't know about lakes.
Soggy toes.
Soggy toes, soggy ankles, almost soggy flipping knees at this point. If I say it's a lake, walk round it. She's the one with the wet foot. In further episodes of Ranty Carla, we've just driven past a house with its Christmas decorations up. I am incandescent with rage about it. It's not even November. Incandescent. I mean, I'm glowing with rage. Look at me. Good morning on Saturday. It's 11:05, so it is still morning. I'm actually at work. Ta-da. However, I'm popping out from work to get a few bits that we need. Not we as in our house, we at work. I'm popping out on some work shopping. I'm expecting you to want quite badly because I've got a new phone case on. One of the new phone cases I bought a while ago, but I've put the magnet on the inside instead of the outside. Look, you're wonking even as we look at you, wonking before my very eyes. I put the magnet on the inside, and I don't think it's as strong on the inside. And the reason I put it on the inside is because the outside of the case is the pretty side. So if I put the big magnet on, then I can't see the pretty bit. Anyway, I'm popping out to get some work shopping. I need to go to Screwfix and B&M. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to say good morning to you guys. This evening, I have a choice. I can do some baking for Tammy to take for the charity thing. Tammy will go tomorrow to the bingo and take the cakes for the charity thing. Or I can do some listing. If I decide to do the listing, then I might be able to fire through what's left on the desk and then I can go to the car boot tomorrow morning. If I decide to do the baking, then there's no chance that I can go to the car boot tomorrow morning, because I'll have to, because I will not have achieved my challenge that I set myself to clear the stuff on the desk. The sensible side of me says that's fine, don't go to the car boot, get your baking done tonight, you can list tomorrow, don't go to the car boot. But then I would be a video short for the following Monday because I would have no car boot haul. So I don't know whether to do the sensible thing, but then that leaves me short of a video. You're wonking again, stop wonking. It's not the time or place for a wonk. I don't know. The thing that I want to do is the baking. I enjoy baking. I don't enjoy listing. And this is the problem. I keep doing things I enjoy instead of things that I ought to do. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to pop to Screwfix. I'm going to pop to B&M. I'm going to get the stuff we need. And then I'll be back at work until this evening. So, this is your... Oh, it's a bit bright around that corner. This is your 11 AM check-in done. I don't know why I felt the urge to talk to you now, but here we are. See you this evening. I've got my head hat on, which is probably not very good for taking film, to be honest. I'm trying to turn my head away. Got my head hat on, like any other kind of hats. What do I mean?
You like hat?
My head torch hat thing. I'm now not looking at the camera so that you guys aren't being blinded, I hope. Evening dog walk tonight in the dark because Natalie was finishing work a bit earlier than usual and I waited to drive her home. So, this is, I can't not blind you. I can only not blind you by not looking at you.
I see you.
Oh, let me turn the camera. There we go, you can look at Squidge instead, who's walked around me on the lead again. She's on the extendable being a pain in the bum. The others are running free. But yeah, Natalie was finishing work at 6:30 and she had no vehicle today, no scooter. So I said I'd wait and drive her home as long as she came on the walk with me because I'd be walking in the dark. And here we are. I hate winter walks in the dark. I can't even see you. Yeah, okay, let's go clean that. Have you got a bag? I absolutely hate winter dog walks in the dark. Hate it. Hate, loathe and despise. In the post. So I did say that I had to go home and do listing tonight. Shut up, Darcy, I'm trying to talk. Either do listing tonight or do baking tonight. And it turns out I'm too tired to do either of those things tonight. So I'm definitely not going to the car boot in the morning because I haven't done the thing I told myself I had to do. If you put on the camera over there, it looks almost daylight and it's definitely not.
Darcy, leave it.
But yes, I haven't done the things I told myself I had to do. So no car boot for me in the morning. I will get up. In fact, I might get up and get a pile of stuff in a bag next to the bed and sit in bed and list all morning. I might do that. Maybe. Right, the decision about the car boot tomorrow has been made for me by the fact that I haven't done the listing I should have done and by the fact that my legs are hurting so bad after that dog walk. I don't know why, but they are both really swollen and really painful. So I'm going to treat myself to some ibuprofen. I got a chicken mugshot for my dinner. I'm going to ring my mother. I'm going to do some editing and I will do some listing tomorrow. But there is no car boot for me in the morning. Good morning on Sunday. Don't know what's going on with the hers. It needs dyeing very badly. That might be on my list of things to do today. Best laid plans of Mice, Men and Carla. I was going to wake up this morning and do a load of listing, wasn't I? And we have no internet I have mobile data, but I list on my laptop, not on my phone. So yeah, so I've sat here and edited the waffle so far this week, so at least I'm up to date on that, because I wasn't. But yeah, I can't list this morning until the internet comes back up. We've had emails out from U5 saying, oh, we're dealing with it, we're sorry, we're sorting it out. The clocks went back, so I would have had an extra hour, but I woke up at, you know, this usual time. I'm never able to sleep for that extra hour. I wake up at the usual time and then wish I hadn't. So yeah. Felt a little good. Felt a little good. Making a plan has done me because no internet. I've got to be honest, part of me's going, well, you might as well go to the car boot. If you've got no internet, then you can't do the listing, so it's been taken out of your hand. But that would be cheating, wouldn't it? I told myself, you've got a week to list this stuff, and if you don't do it, you can't go to the car boot. And then I didn't do it, so I can't go. That would be cheating. And the only person I'd be cheating is myself, so that's silly. So, yeah, no car boot. No car boot. I thought I'd better do a check-in, since I haven't spoken to you since crack of whatever time it was this morning. It's 20 to 2 now. I got up this morning and did some stuff while there was no internet, and then the internet came back, and so I've sat here and I've listed those 2 massive bags down there, which has made a considerable dent in the desk. Mostly what's left on the desk now is a big box of audiobooks, and that should be quite quick to list. There is 1 more bag on the floor that I haven't listed yet, so I should be able to go to the car boot next Sunday if I pull my finger out. I'm sitting here in bed. It's bloody freezing. Bloody freezing. And I've got a massive bag of Playmobil people, but they're all heads, arms, legs and disconnected, so I'm going to sit here and see if I can build some Playmobil people and then maybe put them on as a listing. I don't know whether they'll all go on together. I'm very tempted to just put the entire bag of bits on as one. But I know that I ought to put a little bit more effort in than that. But yeah, I thought I'd update you as to where I am with my day. At some point I need to go downstairs, get a hair dye onto this, get in the shower later on and get that washed back off again. State of it. It's not great, is it? Dear, look. And you can see all the bits I miss. Look, when I dye it myself, I miss loads. But there isn't anyone home to help me today. I'm home alone apart from dogs. And the dogs, delightful though they are not particularly skilled in hairdressing. So I will be doing that myself. And now we wait. Right, I need to make it presentable now because I'm on a live stream at 8 o'clock for Lainey's charity thing with Nick and Andrea, so let's sort it out. I've just done my stint on Nick and Andrea's charity auction as part of Lainey's fundraising weekend for the Stroke Association, and the very wonderful Antoinette Daly has just been a massive £140 for the Teddy Blake bag, which I put into the auction after Teddy Blake gifted it to me and I did a video on it. So I know that Antoinette watches the channel. Thank you so much, Antoinette. You are, as always, a legend. She's always incredibly generous when it comes to any of these charity things, and we appreciate you so much. So I need to package that up. But also, slightly more bizarrely, I joked about auctioning off this hairband, and Lex has paid 10 quid for it, and she's actually made that payment. So I need to package this up and make it look spesh. It's got to look worth a tenner now, hasn't it? I'm wondering if I've got like a little jewellery box here somewhere. Bound to have. There we go. I found quite a nice little jewellery box. Doesn't that look special? Going to package it up nicely and send it off to Lex. Well, it's 9:45 and I'm the only fit person in the house, fit to own dogs, because Tammy put the dogs in the garden before she went out to bingo earlier on and left Molly out there, and Nat found Molly in the garden a while later. And then Nat came upstairs a while ago and I was like, where's Darsenal? And she was like,
it was like 4 minutes.
4 minutes is a while. I was like, where's Darsenal? And she shut Darsenal in the garden. So we're doing well. And I'm the only person who hasn't shut a dog in the garden in the cold today.
You once left Bracken out there for about 4 hours though, didn't you?
I don't think that was me.
Yeah, you were the only one home. We got home to find her in the garden.
Anyway, that is the end of this week's waffle. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's been a shorter one this week. I can feel that it's been a short one because I don't think I've been anywhere or done anything. But I will see you next week and hopefully we'll do something interesting together then. Take care. Bye for now.